The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. Each time of year carries memories, like a never fading whisper in the breeze. Oh, we will keep on changing all over again. Yeah, we will keep on changing just like another season. Don't want another day without you by my side. Oh, this season. You came into my life just like another
lie down, and I won't, I won't lie down, and I can't do this without your stories. They come from the heart, glue me together. you two are getting rough, my mind just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. Shia LaBeouf, it says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for day 2, which is also the Group B for Testament Cup 4. My name is Abstract, and with me is Gunless 2K, which is not here yet because he apparently just went out to buy kopi. So he's not here yet. He will be joining me in between of the games very soon. Alright, so I hope everyone had a good run yesterday. For those people who played yesterday, good job, and thanks for coming down. And for those people at home watching the stream, I hope that you guys will enjoy the first game of today, and that will be Ares eSports versus Off-White Supreme Champions. I hate their name. I absolutely hate that name. Alright, so without further ado, let's just jump straight into the game of Testament Cup 4 of Group B. Alright, of course, we're taking a look into the 9th round, and just so easily, it does seem like Ares eSports will be able to clinch the round to get themselves in the CT side. I mean, most definitely it will be on the CT side. Actually, not most definitely, but most probably. I'm not gonna say anything else at this point of time, but they are just going to settle down which team that they are at, and it does seem like Ares eSports will be on the CT side. And not to forget, ladies and gentlemen, this stream is brought to you by the official sponsor Zoe, that will be sponsoring us for this entire thing, of the prizes, as well as not to forget the jerseys that will come along. The venue partner is Colosseum for their wonderful venue, as well as production partner Respect. We do have Marvin on site that is doing all the production for us today. Alright, so game 1 is just gonna go underway. We have Ares eSports on the CT side and Off-White Supreme Champions that's gonna be on the T side. And as yesterday, we do have a Lenny as well as Miev that actually have went through the game with us already. So we pretty much know a little bit about the game or two, or regarding the map. If you it's a heavily CT sided map, so if you are able to clinch a good amount of maybe 10 to 5, then it's good for the team already. And all you gotta do is just be better in terms of execution in the team side. And it does seem like Off-White Champions is just doing a rather interesting move right there, whereby they are just pretty much rotating over here and there. And Jarl quite some damage on the Ares eSports, and with that said and done, it does seem like Ares eSports just easily melted down Off-White Supreme Champions. And from now on, I'm just gonna call them Off-White.
Alright, and guess who's
Welcome
back here as well?
Welcome back.
Yeah, right, so I guess I missed the first round, but you know, we've seen that Ares eSports actually won the pistol round. And did they won the 9th round?
It's they won the 9th round. Yes.
Ah, I see.
That's why they stayed in the CT side.
Yeah, CT side train is really strong. I mean, let's be really honest. You have so many angles that you can pick, and you can see Off-White is just, you know, doing the normal kind of setup where they will just go angle and oh, what? Shot coming, Cage actually.
Oh, understandable since he's using a M4. So losing in that fight is sort of understandable, but of course it is quite a punishing play coming in from Kage, which I would definitely not recommend. But just poking out his leg a little bit, getting all the leg shots in, it is relatively well, questionable, but it's still, hey, in the end it's still kind of worked out for him, right? So yeah, we do have Lumpy just going straight in, and looks like we do have quite a good kills on the Hyperion as well as Kage. Just gonna be left with 3% from Ares eSports, and Off-White is just gonna have to deter against that one. Oh, there's three other people.
Actually, I mean, Train is so versatile in terms of how the whole map works, and I will say that when you're on pistol side on like 2nd round, you know, I would suggest that you just 5-man rush and get a bomb plant rather than you one-on-one go and try to get picks left and right, because I mean, you're just going to lose outright. In terms of pick, you're not going to get them.
Definitely. So for Off-White Supreme Champions, so far they have pretty much abandoned Ivy for quite some time, and it does seem like Off-White is gonna do something. Oh, Reed didn't really quite get that work out. Hyperion did manage to get the AUG work down and securing down Ivy. Now that is good information coming from Ares eSports, and now with that said, they've already cleared out Ivy as well as T side, so they don't really have to care much about Ivy for the next few seconds, or rather the next 1 minute, and they will be able to close out a little bit closer onto B side and closer into A. So anywhere else, they will not be coming from IV. That's one place checked out, and they just have to take care of A main and ladder room coming in from A. As for B side, as you can see, they are coming in from upper B, and it does seem like Scars is getting quite a huge amount of damage, and Lumpy just gonna go straight for the plant.
Yeah, this is going to be a full upgrade coming in from Aerials eSports, except for Matthias here.
Yeah, I am not too sure about Lumpy's decision to fake plant there. You are in a very bad position already, and all you gotta do is just try to kill a couple of them when they are so close to you. So might as well just pop off a couple of kills. If you are able to land a couple of shots and actually get a kill, then good for you. You can actually go for the plant. Yeah, but not if 4 of them is right in front of you.
Yeah, definitely. I would say for T side of Train, you know, you will have to go for the fast-paced aggression. You know, go for the fast-paced play style. You know, you can't really stay on, especially you're going B. You can't stay on top for too long because you're just going to pick up for so many angles, and that was what happened to Off-White Supreme, and they got punished. Here we see a ladder room coming in, and Zhao managed to get a first kill on Cage. They're actually opening up the side really good. It's a 2-on-2 trade currently, and now left ready on a 1v3 situation with his Deagle. They have no idea where he is. This is actually doable for him still.
Good shot coming from Ready. Coming in very, very patiently with the Deagle.
Yes.
It does not have any armor, so he's just gonna play slow and steady against Scars as well as Nyx. Now, he do have the information that Nyx was previously from Ivy, due to the fact that he pretty much sprayed down 2 of his teammates, and I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't want to, you know, he wouldn't want to go into Ivy, but it does seem like he knows he's kind of there, but no, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently there wasn't the communications wasn't really worked out.
I think the info was passed out that, you know, he was at IV, so he decided to check IV instead of, you know, caring that there's a guy maybe holding at the corner.
I suppose so, but it doesn't seem like he was entirely ready to face against the Aerials eSports player.
Yeah, but quite a questionable buy coming from a Hyperion. I mean, would you prefer the AWP over the AUG anytime on this map? He bring the AUG out to compensate for the range that the AWP has, and you know he's going against the AWP now from Ready. Do you think that it's advisable for him to get AUG out again?
I mean, like day one, I suppose that this is very, this is pretty much based on the players itself, and it does. We'll have to see eventually how it's gonna work. How they're going to work out the AUG. Maybe they're not playing it the AWP style, but it's pretty much a snipe a little bit, kind of tag the opponent a little bit, get a little bit of information. As you can see, Hyperion is just pretty much shooting 1 or 2 bullets whenever he sees an opponent, and I suppose that is decent information for the teammates around him. And with that said, they're just gonna throw in the Molotov, and it doesn't seem like Inky is just slowly creeping in through. Meanwhile, Kage is playing a very, very bold position of just looking straight out of ladder room. Just one simple pop flash and he's completely out of order. That is if they know how to do the pop flash, and I was taught by Styron how to do the pop flash, so I'm going to execute that on Train in the future. It does seem like just gonna go there and they're gonna dry peek. I'm not too sure about Off-White's decision to just dry peek down into ladder room thinking that no one will be there, but that is a fatal mistake coming in from Off-White, and with that said and done, Off-White Supreme Champion is just gonna go down like that, and a free AWP for Aerials eSports.
Yeah, so that's why they don't buy an AWP, so I think they're quite confident that they'll win that round.
I think having an AWP is fine, but the mistake coming in from ladder room made things worse, because it seems like they are trying to execute A and execute B at the same time. We have 2% coming down to the ladder room, which is of course the access to A.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Suddenly the other 3 just said, screw this, we are going to B, and it just instantaneously melted down from first Train.
Yeah, but the patient play coming out from Cage, I mean, him standing directly on the ladder, I don't think many people will expect that, because you know there's this wallbang position where you can kill anyone that's standing underneath the ladder, and it's quite a risky play. But
yes, this is actually a very, very easy kill for Off-White Supreme Champion, but it doesn't seem like they know how to work with Kage here. So I guess that they're just going to abandon ladder room, although that this is a very, very simple entry is very, very simple. All you gotta do is just do a pop flash, destroy Kage, and literally just run all over the site. There's nothing that they can do, even from connector or even from Ivy.
Yeah, but as you can see, the information coming from Kage, you know, these pre-rotations coming in because he hears everything, and there we go, they fall down into Kage's crosshair. Kage gets a triple kill, and now it lands 2 on 2, and when he gets the quad kill, he's looking for the ace. Will he chase for the ace? And
I'm not too sure about Off-White's play style.
But it looks like he is going for the ace, and will he get ready? And no.
Well, that is a pretty good flash coming in from Off-White. And it does seem like Reddy is going to be the only one remaining and being under heavy fire.
Yeah, and Hyperion steals the ace.
Yeah, okay, now there's 2 things that you can actually do in ladder room. What you can do is you can stack on top of each other, on top of ladder room before you drop down. So so that way 2 of them drops at the same time together. So at least if the one below gets tagged off, you get a refrag right afterwards.
Yeah, I saw.
Otherwise, do a pop flash, which they have been doing completely dry throughout the whole time. They are not making full use of their utilities, which is quite a sad thing, if you ask me.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, kind of think of it, but look at Kage's position over here. I don't know, the communications of All-White seems to be a little off here. You know, Kage has got an easy 2-piece there and making it on 2v2, but really just gets the refrag here and leaving Matthias in a 1v2 situation with bombs still down. Ooh, Lumpy.
VTS all alone. He popped off a good model, but unfortunately wasn't really able to get off of Reddy's crosshair, and in the end it does seem like Off-White will be able to clinch their first round against Ares eSports. Now don't forget that Train is a heavily city-sided map, so Ares eSports getting 6 points is readily good for them, and meanwhile losing 1 point against Off-White in that round alone is not that punishable. Now that is a pretty good smoke and flashes. We got some sun flashes and all